Right. Browser, Windows tab, less delay. Then the live streamer, Mac SG. But that's not that bad. Anywho, we are off. And I'll get things straight real soon. Okay, Chris picking up Fireball Scrolls. Or Tomes, I mean. Arborelia does have 2 bombs though. And early bombs are a great thing to have. Bloodshot pool of weapons. Arborelia will just opt to buy the Obsidian Spear. Chris is killing the Bloodshot Keep. And we'll also be taking the Obsidian Spear. Won't be taking the Blood Drum though. Even the Fireball Tomes. Right in an arena. Arborelia picking up the Stadium Rapier. So I'm just gonna leave that Sphere behind. Spending another bomb to bomb this White Mimic. Or Magic Apple. This will also swap off to the Obsidian Rapier. So all of the Bloodshot interactions were useless. Arborelia picking up cookies and a ring strength. Gonna be able to eat the Magic Apple to get a 4th heart. And Chris will just be able to eat the Magic Apple outright. Cause full health. There you go, Arborelia bombing for Riff. Moving on to boss checks. Very likely in check purple here for Ring of Luck. Chris is also going to use the bomb to set the Court Rift free. We'll use the Fireball Tome to quickly wipe out Court Rift, and we'll take the Ring of Luck. Not having any ring. Aurelia swapping off for Ring of War. Pairs quite nicely with the rapier that she has. Chris doing a little bit of shopping. Gonna leave behind the Infernal Torch for an Obsidian Torch. I'm already checking the ring again. But it's gonna be Charisma. I'm checking purple again, and gonna find a ring of Charisma. Just doing a little more shopping here. About the entire shop, I'm gonna get a Monkey's Paw, Telepathy, and a Cursed Heart Container. Arborelia picking up some lead boots for good protection and the ability to navigate on ice. And down to Dip Blues. For Chris here. About 2 floors behind. Arborelia hitting Luck Shrine a few times. Gonna get a free bomb off of it, but we'll only get spike ears out of that. Just checking the same shop Arborelia did earlier. And we'll opt to also pick up those boots. Struggling a bit with the Zone 3 Swarm. That's fine. Taking a Dragon Fireball hit earlier. But having a lot of hearts and cookies to make it all buff out. Arborelia now down to Fortissimo 3. That's a number. Nice and easy flawless with that Obscene Raper. Like purple for an Earth spell, finally not getting a ring. That is worse. Oh, and bomb spells for Arborelia. Bomb charm, not spell. Getting confused today. Oh, look at all the statues that are breakable. Arbo is gonna smash all of them. Gotta pick up Grenade Charms along with the Bomb Charm. And that will put her at enough bombs for a Necrodancer. This meanwhile, now on Fortissimo, about 2 floors behind still. A little less. More statues for Arborelia to smash up. Oh, and the shield spell. Good stuff in these statues. And that chest. That was a chest. But anywho. Just opting to go vertically first here. Oh, taking a wall pig hit. And taking a spider hit. Has ham to heal up on. Looks like lining up in wall pig on that crate, but it'll just be gold. Alright, using lead boots, just stomp over those spikes without getting hurt. Arborelia, meanwhile, picking up some heavy glass. Lunging into that pixie there. That is Squeagasu in the shop. Having only one hit left on the heavy glass. And a significant amount of hearts. That's a solid pickup. Okay, Chris having a little bit of trouble with this dragon. Not getting the lunge off when the obsidian was charged, and then Earth not being able to crush the blue dragon against anything. Blood magicking a few times, but we'll get out of that relatively unscathed. Arborelia here, just doing Earth Zuma. For a quick conga. This is third bomb. Anchovies right there. Might be worth it just to grab that. Because finding bombs from here on out is not too likely. But Chris will just pass on that and go on. Well, there's 3 bombs in that chest there, so spending extra time to get that in a room full of enemies as opposed to the one bomb from earlier. I don't know. How would have it worked out? Somehow. Arborelia here on Deadbringer just got earthed twice. Having 4 charms here. 2 of them being the bomb charms. Make the bombing out process very quick. And next will now be free for Arborelia. Yeah, Chris not having enough bombs anyways. Does not need to push this. Kind just has hope for death. And there you go. I see on the neck dancer. Chris getting the double earth dead ringer. Oh, this blast him in red. A lot of chances to pick up bombs from there on out, apparently, but from 4-3 onward. First point will go to Arborelia here. Just running at a faster pace the entire time, really, just keeping that 2-floor lead from Zone 2 onward. Nine 1-507 560. Here we go. We are ready to go. Immediately, this is gonna be a level 2 cracked wall. Or Transmog Fire, not enough money. Can farm up to Transmog Shovel, but both of our races are not gonna opt to do that. Giant blue slime for Gigantism Scroll. And Chris is hopping down the trapdoor to 1-2. Arborelia, however, finding Grenade Charm, is tossing the grenade into the exit room. Will take longer to clear 1-1. But now knows that this Blood Shop is not the best. Gonna open it though. Tall Sprites. That Red Dragon is hopping against that barrel multiple times. Chris here farming up for a Leprechaun. Waiting the beats for a Leprechaun, and we'll farm it. Arborelia will do the same thing. Both racers in the Blood Shop. Chris planting a bomb. Arborelia will just take... No, we'll throw, but having to run away. So we'll come out with only 1 heart and without the ability to use Magic Apple. Chris trying to take the trapdoor with Gigantism, it won't work, but anyway, both of our racers now down. Finding Blood Shrine. Chris does not have a bomb to regen, to get regen, but Arborelia does. Could be significant. Chris opting to use the bomb for a safe blood kill. Not taking Obsidian Longsword. On Chris's side, probably wants to use Pain. Gonna drop the beat on Chris's side here. At 3 damage, that's metals. Gonna be pretty quick. Arborelia's Death Battle will also be very quick. Popping off 2 Glass Broadsword. With Boots of Pain. Arborelia will be taking the Titanium Spear. With Pain. So we'll not be able to use Pain in a lot of situations where they would otherwise be able to. And still break open the crates and such, so that's good. Have Chris going down. In the Shriner, trying to fight the Shriner rooms. Getting the ring swap with bomb. It is the Ring of War, so can push back the dragons. Knockback doesn't work with Pain. Is that what happened? Yeah, having a ring swap there. It's gonna be great, but it wasn't. Arborelia now down to Coral Rift. Still on Darkness. Having 11 grenades though. Gonna use the Blood Drum to take out Coral Rift there. Second purple or an Earthquake Scroll. Not a ring swap. The ring swap for Arborelia in the shop, it's gonna be Charisma. Gonna be able to get Quartz Armor for free. And Glass Slippers. Popping off for a Squaya suit. Having Miner's Cap. Might want to be thinking about swapping off of that. Arborelia pausing. Pausing once again. Anywho, Arborelia now down to Zone 4. Opening a ton of rooms here, but that Darkness Shrine will come with reduced aggro to make it not matter. Arborelia is intermittently pausing for some reason. I hope everything's okay, because they're both still running. Arborelia finding sunglasses. That will put her at 3 damage and pull the Miner's Cap off, but then again, Miner's Cap isn't too bad given the very reduced aggro size that comes with taking the Shrine of Darkness. Gonna bomb away that explosive statue. That was gonna be a little tricky to get into the shop like that, having to defuse the statue first in one way or another. Having a lot of bombs anyways, doesn't matter. Nade was very quick anyways. There's cheese for Arborelia. He's gonna eat the cheese right away. Won't be able to get the magic effects off of it, but healing is healing. It's taking a couple hits here on Korriff and will go down. Dealing with the tentacles as Korriff comes in and being surrounded by water. Arborelia finding Transmute, picking up Transmute, and a Blood Transmute or Ring of Peace. Will make the Necrodance fight much safer. And also next to the floor slightly easier. Arborelia finding how to play in the shotgun and transmute it away. As the shield spell is saving that for Necrodancer. Has a Squigasuit already anyway, so not too much of an upgrade. Going to do Japanese strats, it seems. And need the bell, but it's gonna be on the rails. And on to the Necrodancer. Shielding a little too early, but it's fine. Still going to be able to benefit pretty greatly from the shield bug. Right. There you go. No darkness ogres, no funny stuff. It's always nice. Just nice and smooth Necrodancer fight. For Arborelia taking the second point. And we're off. Probably need to refresh this Chris's stream. I don't know how to do that. Press F5. Anywho, level 2 cracked ball, it's gonna be the Bloodshot. That's Pulse, both racers. And racers will kill. Okay. Yes, the stream's fine. No, arborelia, I believe, taking the chicken in the chainmail. That's the only thing that makes sense, seeing the outcomes. So Chris is gonna kill with Pulse. And pick up the entire shop. Torch of walls for both racers. Going to be helpful having a little bit of mapping. A nice pulse usage there from Arborelias, sniping out the dire bat here. Full kill for Chris. Just having no way to get into that lock shop. But now finding bombs, and we'll find Leaping Magic Carrot and the Glass Cat. Taking Leaping for the water and for the Necrodancer fight. And to be able to prod around each floor a little more. So really throw. Oh, it's not throw bomb, it's throw pulse. So fine. Blood magicking going down to 1.5 heart. Does have chicken though. Glass rapier picked up for arborelia. Just making sure the leprechaun does not get interrupted by black skeleton there, but will get interrupted by an encroaching yellow skeleton. And will not be able to pick up the leprechaun. And meanwhile on Arborelia's side, it's just picking up the leprechaun right now, so not having luck charm for Chris. Just landing a nice pulse onto Deep Blues here. We'll check purple for charisma. And turn on leaping to check shops. That's good use of leaping. But we'll start using leaping now. Going all the way up. Seems to be getting a little lost, or just wants to check this red chest. Snowbro pick up for Arborelia. It's gonna be Snowbro up, as it should be. And a Conjurer for Arborelia. It's gonna be a 2-3 Conjurer, but we'll only be able to use it once, and it's a Titanium Heart, but finding an Obsidian Cat right after, so... And Arborelia is now down to Death Metal. As Snowbro to just stack on the freezes here. And then kill Death Metal. Reason kill. Just not having enough for another Conjurer. Just walking around. We'll find the Obsidian Cat too. Arborelia finding courage with the cat, which can be spooky. Probably does not want to swap to that right torch, sticking with the torch walls. Find some empty heart containers, gonna be able to use that chicken to heal right up. Level 3 cracked wall. And it was the food shop, but it got overwritten by that elemental, so no food shop in the end. Once again, going for a few luck hits with luck charm. We'll get 2 daggers that are not the electric dagger. And there's a bit of group protection for Arborelia. Chris, meanwhile, having a little bit of trouble with Death Metal too. Okay, arborelia is just swiping all over the place with Birch Cat. A little spooky, but handles it very nicely. Arborelia bombing out the stage, looking to get the flawless conga here. Chris swapping off Ring of Luck to Ring of Pain. Taking a Telemonkey, dodging the wall pig, gonna take a hit from Warlock on a diagonal bounce trap though. Having heal spell though to heal it back up. So that Telemonkey was very solid. That Telemonkey was the opposite. Having to clear out 2 rims though, nothing much. Instead of having to do the whole walk from corner to corner. Getting hit by Blade Master on a diagonal bounce trap. Once again, these diagonal bounce traps coming into play. Okay, arborelia is around here. Shouldn't need to worry too much because of the goo protection, but Blade Masters can get hairy. Has Snowbro though to make dealing with them easier. And there's Heavy Plate in the shop. But arborelia is just gonna keep. Nope, okay, we'll end up killing. The Harpy jumping over the Mimic and into the shop. Surprise Harpies. So arborelia not having enough bonds anymore. Does have Heavy Plate. And now having Piercing. Yes, could have just used Pulse there, having the heal spell do Blood Magic without worrying much at all. Oh, Chris having a little bit of trouble with this King Konga. Disabling leaping next to Konga, taking down to half a heart here. Going to be fine. But down to half heart. And about a zone behind. Arborelia's Ghost Shopkeeper is stuck on a Bat Cave, but it's gonna be able to just slide around it. Arborelia keeping up pace, and that's Potion. Gonna use one of the 2 bombs left to snag up that Potion. Having a lot of hearts. Chris taking Telemonkey on accident. Is that the same Telemonkey that Arborelia took on accident? Pulsing for Carrot, but Arborelia is on Deadringer. We'll do fast left, checking red for bombs here, and it won't be bombs, it will be a Curse Potion. Having to do what pulses here? Nothing major. Chris is about a zone behind still. Having a lot of hearts too. Getting some very good butt pulses, which are apparently unseeded, as I learned earlier today. Right. a lot of space for a snake dancer fight. It's like no stage. Could be a bad thing with the red dragons, but should be able to clean this up very nicely. Oh, Chris adding the pixie there. Could have just stood still. Let the pixie come to you, but Arborelia will be finishing off for a 3-0 over Chris. GG's.